BCom degree at Dr. S.S. Rajarishmi College of Arts and Science. Me and my friends go through the case study about industrial law. The question is, XYZ Textile Limited is a garment manufacturing company employing over 500 workers. In recent months, the workers have raised several demands regarding increased wages, better safety measures, and reduction of overtime hours. The management, however, failed to address these issues. Frustrated, the recognized trade union called for a strike. After giving a 7-day notice, on the second day of the strike, the management declared the strike illegal and terminated 50 workers for disruptive behavior and illegal absenteeism. The union approached the labor court alleging unfair labor practice, illegal dismissal and violation of the Industrial Dispute Act 1947. Case study questions are: first question, was the strike by the worker legal under the Industrial Dispute Act 1947? The second question is, can the termination of 50 workers be justice under the law? Third question, what remedies are available to the workers under the union? Fourth question, discuss the role of the conciliation and adjudication in this case. Fifth question, analyze the rights of employers versus the rights of workers in the conduct of this dispute.
Now we start first question. Was the strike by the workers legal under the Industrial Dispute Act 1947? Yes, the strike appears to be legal provided the trade union serve a proper notice, minimum 6 weeks in advance for public multi-day service, 14 days for other per section 22. The strike was not conducted during conciliation proceeding or within 7 days of the conclusion. Since the question says that 7 days notice was given and there is no mention of any outgoing conciliation process, the strike seems to comply with the requirement under the ID Act. Therefore, declaring the strike illegal by the management may not be justified unless they can prove non-consenting with legal protection. Can the termination of 50 workers be justified under the law? Termination during a legal strike is considered an unfair labor practice under Schedule 5 of the Industrial Dispute Act. Unless workers committed act of violence, but sabotage or serious miscondition, example, critical information or distribution of property. More participation in legal strike is not a valid ground for dimension. The summary termination of 50 workers without proper inquiry or duty process is likely to be unjustified and violence of Section 225F retirement condition and principles of nature justice.
Here, the case study state question is, what remedies are available to the workers with the union? The union and workers can pursue the following remedies. First point is, approach the labor court under Section 10 of the ID Act, challenge the illegal dismissal. Second is, seek the instatement with back wages if termination of the goods is unlawful. Third point is, file a completion of unfair labor practices under Section 25D and 25U. Fourth point is, request conciliations under Section 12 and the estimate the adjustment of unsolved. The labor court can order the compensation with reinstatement and appropriate. The fourth question is, discuss the role of the conciliations and adjustment of in this case. Conciliations conducted by the conciliations officers appointed under the Act. Their roles in the mediator between the employer and employees in the settled dispute amicably. If a settlement not reached yet, failure report is sent to a government. Adjustment. If conciliations fails, the dispute may be referred labor court or industrial tribunal for a formal adjustment. The tribunal can examine legally our termination, strike and direct leave. In this case, conciliation should be first step.
The final part of the conclusion. Based on the given facts, the right is rightly legal under the Industrial Dispute Act 1947. As the recognized union give notice on the ongoing conclusion or the award was in force. Therefore, in management declaration of a strike in illegal appearance unjustified unless additional facts, example, variance or producer violation are proven.